Hello everyone and welcome back to another Storytime video. Today voice crack. Today I am going to talk about other games on the Nintendo DS that I had, besides just Mario Brothers on the Nintendo. Now, the Mario movie has made me remember a few classic Mario games on the Nintendo, like Bowser's Inside Story, a game that I never played enough to complete it, by the way. I completed like 2/3 or 75% or so 2/3 or 3/4, somewhere in that neighborhood. But I never knew how the story ended until last week. Last week I figured out, I found out how the story ended. And I don't remember how I thought that the game would end as a kid, but I certainly wouldn't have been able to guess how the game ended. Had you asked me to guess now, today. And then Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo, you can't forget that. You can't forget about that. I had that as well. And Mario Kart, that one summer I told you that I spent playing Super Mario Brothers and Mario games in general on the Nintendo DS. Aside from Super Mario Brothers, it was primarily Mario Party and Mario Kart that I distinctly remember playing a whole lot. And as for two non-Mario games that are kind of that are not very well known, but that I got to play as a kid, were Fossil Fighters, which is kind of a DS exclusive, because Nintendo does not really want their games on a whole lot of other platforms. And I do not like that, because if a game is good, like Fossil Fighters, and Fossil Fighters I would say is a great game. I loved it as a kid. Now, I don't know if I would love it more or less as an adult. I'm pretty sure I would love it more, but regardless, I just wish that I could experience it again and actually get to beat it. I made it to like 2/3 of the way through that game too. I didn't know that until last week as well, and I did not know how that game ended as well as Bowser's Inside Story until last week. And I don't mind the fact that I know how those two games end now, because I probably might not get to play them ever again, because Nintendo does not like to release games on anything other than their consoles. Now, for their business purposes, that benefits them, and ultimately they got to look at their own bottom line. But the thing is, and the thing that I don't like is that when you have gamers like myself that can't experience those games in current gen and have no other way, have no other means to get them. I mean, Nintendo hates emulators. They hate stuff that's backwards compatible, unless they make it backwards compatible themselves. At that point, yes, they do not mind it. But aside from that, they do not like it, and this is not going to be a bash Nintendo video. This is not going to be that. But I'm just telling you why I'm probably not going to be able to play those games ever again, and it is a real shame. But I will tell you one game that I did find on Steam that I kind of thought for a while was a Nintendo exclusive, and that is Trackmania. Now, it's a racing game, but I really like Trackmania. And I remember distinctly, I'll get to Fossil Fighters in a minute and how I discovered it, but my mom and sister and I would typically go to Walmart back when I was a kid, and we would sometimes we would look at the games, particularly after I got the Nintendo, and I saw where they had this game called Trackmania at Walmart, and it was coincidentally the last one, and so we got it for cheap, by the way, which was very nice, and so that's how I found out about that game, and I do eventually want to buy one or two of the Trackmania games on Steam. Now, I don't know if I would play them. I don't know if I would record them for YouTube, or if I would just play them casually. But I know that I would love to play them again. And the way that I found out about Fossil Fighters is I was reading some sort of game magazine or game guide or whatnot when I was in the doctor's office one day, and I saw where there was this game about dinosaurs, and back when I was a kid, I actually wanted to be an archaeologist and dig up dinosaur bones and do all that. So the fact that there was a game that I could play that would allow me to do that was really, really cool to me. And you guys might know that I did not go down the archaeology route, but I still have a love for dinosaurs, and I would love to play Fossil Fighters again and beat Fossil Fighters again. But I don't know if Fossil Fighters is even going to be ported to any new Nintendo consoles. So it might... The original Fossil Fighters might die with the Nintendo when the last Nintendo in existence, or at least DS anyway, just dies and it no longer works. Man, I wonder how many are left in existence, period. But yeah, I just feel like Fossil Fighters will die when the Nintendo DS dies. And it's a real shame because it was a really, really good game. And if Nintendo put Fossil Fighters or a Mario game on Steam, I would definitely buy it. And I know with Fossil Fighters, yes, I would most definitely play it for this channel. But maybe for a Mario game, I would play it for this channel. It would depend on which one, but I would definitely play it off camera, regardless. But yeah, that's just I don't want to get into how Nintendo operates because I'm pretty sure people have talked to death about Nintendo's shady business practices and all that they have going behind the scenes that is just sketchy. But regardless, those are my childhood stories with the Nintendo and other games besides just me talking about or bringing up Super Mario Brothers. And maybe I did bring up Mario Kart, and I think I did bring up Mario Party in the video 2 weeks ago. But if I didn't, now I did. And I would kind of rather mention something twice than not mention it at all. And so, there's that. But, yes. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get Nintendo to change their ways, so that's another reason why I'm not trying to expose Nintendo and their business practices and whatnot, like I mentioned. But yeah, that's just my experiences with other Mario games and other classic games on the DS that I'll probably never get to play ever again. And so yes, guys, I do believe that will do it for this storytime video, and until next storytime video, I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys! Thank you all for watching.